Being that we got more snow this winter than probably any other one I can remember, ton of snow and ice on the roof. Ice dams, I see it on the news, roofs are collapsing. I want to prevent it myself. Got a little bit of water inside the house and I didn't want it to get worse. You don't need to hire a contractor, and the contractors will hate this video if any of them see it. You don't need to spend one dime. You could do it yourself, it's easy. But don't complain to me if you don't like the way you do it. I'm not responsible for you climbing on a ladder, anybody getting hurt. Obviously, anytime you're on a ladder or you're working with ice, you know, things could happen. But put that aside, let me show you what I did. It's really very simple. I got a 100-foot garden hose and I hooked it up inside my house to a dry sink I had, which had an adapter for a garden hose already there, and I hooked it up to the hot water. If you don't have that, you could disconnect your washing machine and hook it up to the hot water of the washer. You could hook it up to your kitchen sink if you get an adapter, or anywhere in your house that you have a faucet that has hot water. Not cold water, only the hot water. Don't hold me responsible if you leak something in your house because you're trying to change your pipes. I'm just trying to help people out. So I have hot water on demand, so it's an endless supply of hot water as I need it, and it's very hot. If you have a hot water heater, you might want to turn it up. I didn't do this all day long. I wanted to make sure that my burner didn't overdo itself, so I was doing about 15 minutes at a time, taking a 5-minute break, and pretty much did that. I did a 40-foot length of gutter on the other side of the house. Took me about 2 hours to do, and it was full of ice and it had ice above it. There was just a lot to do, and I was surprised at how well it did. Now, the idea is not to have to melt everything, because that would take longer. Basically, what I have here behind me is the ice is totally over the gutter and in the gutter. So what I did is I'm using the hot water as like a jet, and I'm cutting the front edge down, and then I'm getting behind and I'm cutting behind there where your shingles meet the gutter. So I'm basically cutting a V shape, and then I'm just going to take the chunks of ice out. It's really not that difficult. And expect to get wet. Expect to have plenty of gloves to change. It's about 30 degrees out here right now. If you live in Canada or up in the north and it's 20 below, I don't know how well it's going to work, but for me it's 30 degrees. I've already worked this area over a little bit, just so I could get started on this. The other thing you want to do is, I found what worked good for me was I started at the gutter and then worked my way back, because when I started in the middle, the water was overflowing everywhere because the gutter's full. So if you start at the downspout of the gutter, let's correct that, the downspout. Start there, get that cleared, and then work your way back. Now the other thing you want to do is, don't try and do the entire length, 40 foot, and then pop it out. I made little cuts across and I cut through the ice, and I'll show you, I'm going to cut this one section off right now. And basically, you can hold this right up against the ice, and the air won't even cool it down. You could feel it's like cutting through butter. It just pushes right in there. Then you're just pulling off a big chunk of ice, you drop it to the side. And then if you want, you can spray inside to clear the gutter, and it'll all work its way down, and you do it in sections, a foot long, whatever you feel comfortable with. If I can help one person out, I'd be happy. Good luck with you.